This is predicting every week 6 matchup in the NFL, and this season has been so rough to us, if I'm being completely honest. But don't you worry, I am convinced that we are going to go undefeated at some point during this year. And week 6 is honestly looking like the perfect slate to do so. We're starting off with Thursday night, Eagles, Giants. The Giants are really banged up at receiver, and they didn't elevate anybody from the practice squad. So they're rocking with 4 guys in a game where they're going to have to throw the ball a ton because they're going to be down to the Eagles. They're just not going to be able to keep up. The Broncos and Jets are playing in London, and the Jets can't win in the United States, so I don't think they're going to be able to get it done overseas. Give me the Broncos. The 49ers and Bucks have been going back and forth on who's going to win this game, and I'm just going to take the healthier team, even though the 49ers still have been winning games. Give me the Buccaneers. The Jaguars are coming off a huge win against the Chiefs. And usually when teams win those huge matchups, they kind of stutter a little bit the next week. So I'm going to take the Seahawks to beat them on the road. The Chargers are another team that is super banged up right now, but I still think they have what it takes to beat the Miami Dolphins. This Ravens defense is criminally bad. So this week I'm definitely taking the Rams. Kyler Murray is questionable to play against the Colts. And I don't think even if he does play, they have a chance. Give me the Colts. The Cowboys defense didn't look as bad last week against the Jets, and I know what you're going to say. It's the Jets. Well, the same thing's going to happen this week. You're going to be like, the Dallas defense is going to show up, and you're going to be like, it's just the Panthers. Regardless, you might be right, but I'm still going to take the Cowboys. Dylan Gabriel played really well in his first start, but now he's on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers, their division rival. It's not going to end well for him. Give me the Steelers. I couldn't pick both teams to lose, so I'm going to pick the slightly better one and pick the Raiders. The Titans are coming off one of those wins where it's like, just like the Jaguars, you weren't expected to win, super high hopes. So now they're going to crash back down to earth. 40-year-old Joe Flacco isn't going to save the Bengals, even though the Bengals offense might be more fantasy relevant, which is really good for guys like me who took Chase Brown, but the Packers are still going to win. I know I've talked about 2 teams now that came off surprise wins, and then they're going to crash back down to earth in week 6. Well, the Patriots are not one of them. Chiefs-Lions is a tough one, but the Lions offense hasn't been playing that great when they're on the road. And Arrowhead's one of the toughest places to play. The 2-3 Chiefs are definitely desperate right now, so I'm going to take them to beat the Lions. And then we got 2 Monday night games this week. The first one is the Bills versus the Falcons. The Bills are a 30-point-per-game scoring team, and I don't think the Falcons can keep up with that. And for the second game on Monday night, it's the Bears-Commanders, and last season, this game was one of the most memorable games of the entire 2024 season. Do the Bears get their revenge? Unfortunately, I don't think so. I think the Commanders are just too much for them. We are 46-31 in predicting games this season, and now next week I'm looking to be above the 60-win mark, so let's go ahead and go undefeated in week 6.